My name is Danielle, and if this is your first video, hi, how did you find this one? And if it's not, hi, how you doing? Welcome back. So, I'm not even going to do the whole where I've been spiel because y'all already know I'm in school. But if you don't know, I'm in school. I am a stay-at-home mama, but I'm also a full-time graduate student as well, which my child is 7 months old, and so balancing that and a full-time graduate program is a lot. So I come in and out, you know, we're like friends, we catch up, we say, hey, how you doing? Welcome back. And we keep it pushing, okay? I am trying to get ready. Today's video is get ready with me. So get your makeup, girl. You're going somewhere, we're going somewhere, we're going. And you can just get ready with me, or you can drink some coffee, some tea, let's have a chat and have some fun. But I am getting ready to go see Hamilton. And I love me some Hamilton. That is why I'm in a robe, because I don't want to mess up my dress with makeup. My husband is at work, and my baby girl is playing with their toys. Well, because she's 7 months old, she likes to get into stuff. So I'm gonna try and be quick, but also she may end up being in this video because she's busy. You busy, aren't you? She said yes. Okay, so let's get started. So basically, if you don't know, or you probably won't know, why would you know? I am a huge choir nerd. I used to be in choir, not only in high school. I was in varsity choir, I was in show choir, but also in college, I was in varsity choir as well. I did it at my university because I went to community college for the first 2 years. If you are financing your way through college, definitely go to community college and get your basics done and then transfer to a university. That's what I did. Greatest decision of my life because I have half the debt that I would have had if I would have just gone straight in. But also, I'm sorry if you hear Miss Elizabeth's toys because she's playing, entertaining herself while we're getting ready. But I was in varsity choir at my university campus, and it was so fun. It was a great time in my life. But that being said, I am such a musical girl. I love music, and I love musical of the moment. Growing up, my favorite musical was West Side Story. Oh, that's such a banger. But Hamilton was my musical for a bit. Like, everyone in my life had to hear the background history of Hamilton. I would actually stay late in my college classes talking to my history professor about Hamilton. We literally would talk about how they line up with history, the musical and the historical side of it, because if you don't know, Hamilton is about Alexander Hamilton, and he was our first Secretary of State. No, he wasn't. I'm a liar. Treasury. That's what he was. Look at me. I'm such a fake fan. No, it's just the mom brain. But Thomas Jefferson was Secretary of State. Anyway, I loved Hamilton, and everybody who has known me for more than 2 seconds knows how much I love Hamilton. I literally made my dad listen to it for a 2-hour ride to my grandparents' house. He was utterly miserable. It was truly hilarious. I'm sorry if you can hear my upstairs neighbors. That's just life, you know, of apartment living. I know, Miss Elizabeth. But yeah, so hold on, what was I saying? So everybody in my life knew absolutely how obsessed I am with Hamilton. And so my husband's aunt actually got tickets to go see it, and then she couldn't make it, and so she gave us the tickets. And Brent is I have suffered through listening to these songs. I have suffered through you literally making me sit down and watch the movie, and I don't want to go. Why don't you take a friend? And I was like, that's fair, because if you know, it's not fun going to a musical with somebody who is not into that musical with you, because you want to be belting it out and stuff, and they're just kill me. So I asked one of my dearest friends, who also is a show choir nerd like me and loves musicals and all of that, to come with me. And she was like, yes, I'm down. And I love those friendships, you know, like the ones where it's like you can go however long without speaking just because like life and adulthood. And then you can be like, hey, you want to go to this thing with me? And then they're like, yeah. And so that is what I am getting ready for. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hamilton's one of those musicals that I had to literally stop myself from listening to it, because if I listen to one song, then it starts this whole thing where I can't stop listening to it for like a month, and all I'm doing is just like listening to it on repeat everywhere I go. So that's just that. But yeah, leave a comment down below on how you guys are doing. If you love musicals, leave a comment down below on your favorite musical. It can be Broadway, it can be a movie musical. Like, what is your favorite? I love musicals, like I said. I just mixed, so I just did my eyebrows with the Brow Ultra Slim by Maybelline, and then I mixed the Curology moisturizer with the Fenty Beauty matte foundation. I love that matte foundation, but with it being colder in Texas now, my skin is like ultra dry, and so instead of like wearing a hydrating foundation, because I still want this to last for a long time and my skin does skew on the oily side, I just mix a little bit of moisturizer in with my foundation, and it also like shears it out a little bit because I have not been into the super sculpted look. Ever since I had Elle, I was just like, meh, makeup schmakeup. No, I'm just kidding. I still am obsessed with makeup, but I don't wear it very often just because like you can see it like get on her, and I don't like it getting on her, so instead I just will not wear it. And so yeah, that is one thing. That's why I love date night, because date night is where I can like really get all glammed up, because I still love being glam. I just don't like, I can't kiss my baby when I got makeup all over my face. And well, I can, but I prefer not to. I mean, she doesn't need all this makeup on her, you know. But yeah, so now I'm just applying some cream contour. I have the Elf concealer, but I use it as a contour shade because I like using concealers, just like darker concealers. I know that other people do this too, but like I love that Elf concealer, and so I'll use that concealer for, I have like a skin tone one for just like the days where I do my mommy makeup, where it's just like if I'm going somewhere but I'm still gonna predominantly be with Elle, and I'm just like concealing a little like blemishes or whatever. And then also the I have the lighter one, you know, if I'm going full glam. But since I'm haven't done my makeup in a minute, I'm gonna use my Born This Way concealer. Do y'all have that too, where it's like you have like your everyday makeup, where it could be like drugstore products or whatever, and then you have like your like, oh, we're gonna take our time, we're gonna like really do the dang thing makeup, and it's like your high-end stuff? Because that's how I am. Even though I still mix and match my high-end stuff on like a daily basis, on a predominant level, I usually will wear my drugstore stuff on the daily, and then like for nice special occasions, I'll bring out my high-end stuff, certain high-end stuff, because some things I have to use every day. I just have to, like the Charlotte Tilbury what is it called, airbrush flawless finish. Woo, that stuff is everything and more to me. I love that stuff. It is so yummy and delicious, and you'll see when I put it on, it's just like I don't look like I've had a baby, because it's like Sleepless Nights who? We don't know her. We've got the under eyes of a child that takes 3 naps a day and sleeps 12 hours at night. But yeah, so what else do I need to talk about? What do I want to talk about? I've been kind of in a rut on like what to film. Also, my class that I'm in right now is super difficult because I am not math strong at all. Like that is not my strength. And this class is very like statistics based, and statistics is just not my like strong suit by any means. Like end of the world, you have to pick one thing you're good at. I'd probably pick like English out of the main 4, like science, math, English, and science, math, English, and history. Man, English and history, those are mine. So math, girl, don't put me on your math team. We will lose, because math is just not my strong suit. And that's where, you know, I always talk about how my husband and I balance each other out really well. My husband is so good at math. He's so good at math. Elle has got all her subjects covered when she's older and needs help with homework, because I could not help her with no math. I'd be like, listen here, I don't know what to tell you. But her dad is very good at math. Well, I can like help her with English and history and stuff like that. I love history. My dad also really likes history too. I think that's where I got it from. But yeah, so that is why I've been really struggling, because I have to use too much brain capacity for that class, because it's a lot of statistics on like assessments that we use in counseling and stuff like that. I don't know if I already said this, but I am getting my master's in clinical mental health counseling. And so my course is appraisal right now. That's what I'm in, and it is a lot around assessments that we use in counseling and validity and like all of the like statistics that go into these assessments. So like when you think of like a Myers-Briggs assessment or the Enneagram, they had to go through certain statistics to see how reliable the results would be and the variability in the results. And so I'm doing that class right now. It is tough. It's very interesting, but whenever it comes to the assessments and me having to like do math, like what's the variability and the reliability of this assessment, I'm like, because I can do math if I have a longer time frame, but I get test anxiety, and so it's just rough. It's a little rough. So that's where I've been, is just struggling through that class. So that's my prayer request. Pray that I get an A in that class, because I'm straddling an A and I'm straddling between an A and a B, and I just really would like to end this course in an A, so that this whole semester I would have gotten all A's. But one thing I really like about my course, when we first get into the program, when we do our first residency, one of the things they say is like, do not drive yourself crazy trying to get an A. Like, just understand when you need to just like take a step back and get a B. Look at that. That's the Charlotte Tilbury powder. It's just giving what it needs to give. It is so gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous powder. Oh, it's just so delicious. For concealer, what did I use for concealer? I said the Born This Way, and I just set with the Charlotte Tilbury. Now I'm going to not even show you what my bronzer looks like right now, because it has been booked and busy and used. But this is my Fenty Beauty bronzer. I'm gonna go in and like just go back over the parts that I put that contour, and then I'm gonna do my nose bake. I haven't been baking under my eyes as much, but I think I'm still going to today, just because this makeup is gonna have to look cute for a long time, and under like a mask and everything. I'm still doing full makeup because I'm gonna try and take a picture before the show. Probably outside the venue and everything, but make sure to follow me on Instagram, because that's where a lot of my updates are. I'm more active over there, because it's just easier than filming a whole video whenever Miss Elizabeth's going through a leap and is extra cranky or anything. That is kind of where I am a lot of the time. So if you're ever missing me and you're like, girl, where are you at? Just message me. Message me. I answer my messages on Instagram. What is it, Miss Elizabeth? Huh? Did you just need to be acknowledged? Hi. Hi. I see you. I see you, big girl. Okay, so this is gonna look absolutely crazy. So I'm taking the Fenty Beauty setting powder and banana, and then I'm gonna go make sure to straighten out this contour, because how you set it is how it's going to look. Then I'm gonna go with my flesh toned setting powder. This one is in nutmeg, and then set that too, because my nose is what gets oily, and so I have to make sure that that is set well, so that it lasts, because all my face will be looking beautiful, and then that nose will be like shiny, shining, 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 y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna look crazy for a bit. I was talking to you guys and I forgot to put my liquid blush on. No. What am I gonna do? I feel like I can still do it, because it'll be fine, right? Will it be fine? Am I gonna regret saying this? I'm gonna put it on my hand and do it really lightly, and maybe that will make it not too big of a problem. I'm gonna have to go back in and blend a lot of things anyway. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Okay. I feel like that meme where they're like sitting in a burning room and it's like, this is fine. This is fine. But yeah, it's not doing anything bad, because I didn't put too much. If I did it how I normally do, where I like just dot it on my cheek, then it probably would have been like, whoa girl, you're looking like a clown. This is the Rare Beauty liquid blush in Grace. This is my ultimate like favorite blush, because it's like got this like, I love that pink of like, it's just so, I love pink, number one, but number two, it's like that blue base kind of pink, so it's not too red, and it just, I feel like it just complements my skin so well that I just am obsessed with it. Elizabeth is like fully sitting up, like listening to the tea. But yeah, let me update you a little bit on Miss Elbel. She is doing marvelously. She is just growing up so fast. My heart doesn't know how to handle it or what to do about that, because I don't remember signing the waiver that said, hey, you can grow up and be a big girl. No, I'm just kidding. But it's hard being a parent, because you're like, I love that you're like learning all these new things, but then you're constantly grieving the them that they just like were 2 seconds ago. You're like, you used to not do that and now you do this, and like, that's awesome and incredible, but also like, I miss my little baby. But luckily she's still a cuddle bug, so I'm not missing out on that part yet. I know one day she's gonna be like, Mom, you're embarrassing me, I don't want to cuddle with you, so I'm taking all the cuddles. I love cuddling with my baby. It's one of my favorite pastimes. I'm gonna just take this big fluffy brush and get that off now. Okay. And then I took the Laura Mercier setting powder in Deep and put that underneath my contour, just to make it like really sharp, you know. I still have some baby weight to lose, so we gotta make it look snatched, you know. Snatched. We came here not to play, but to slay. Okay, I love that. Hold on, wait, that was cute. That was cute, wasn't it? Leave a comment down below if you thought that was cute. Oh, my husband's home. Honey bunches of oats. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm talking to the camera.
Oh. Hi, baby. Hi. Come on, little munchkin. You smell like poop.
I think she was sitting there pooping because she was way too calm this whole time.
You pooping? Oh, yeah, I think she pooped. Think she's done pooping?
Probably. Okay, so now I'm just dusting off all of that setting powder. And now I'm just going to Oh, and I went over my blush with e.l.f. again. They're my favorite drugstore brand. With their powder in Always Rosy, their little blush powder. I went over my Rare Beauty, just so you know. I like to go over everything with powder because if not, then eventually I'm gonna be like shining with no with it. Because I still have oily skin, if I don't set it with powder, eventually all will come crumbling down and it ain't gonna be cute. I'll tell you that right now. I can't find my normal highlighting brush, so I'm gonna use this one. And I'm gonna take my little highlight. Ooh, is this the highlight I wanted? I guess so. It works. I haven't been loving any of my highlighters because I lost my favorite one and I haven't replaced it yet. It's the like Becca Cosmetics one. That one just like was so gorgeous. If you go to my get ready with me that I did for my baby shower, that one is just, it like is so yummy. This one's pretty, but it doesn't have the same like look that the other one did, and so I don't know. I love highlight too. Oh, Elbow needs a nap, so she's a little cranky right now. Let me put this extra blush on because blush is the first thing to disappear, so I always go a little ham with the blush. I also take it over the nose because I just feel like it just gives you that extra flushed cute look. And then I'm gonna put a little touch on my nose. Ah, that was a big touch on my nose. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna go over my lips. Oh. I'm not really gonna do any eye makeup. Like, I really just don't care to, honestly. I'm not a big eye person, but I will always toss a little bronzer up here just to give it some depth. Like that. And then just like that, you know, just toss something up there. That was the True Complexion Contour Palette from Black Radiance. Okay, so I have cleaned off my nose piercing, and now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for lips. So let's see. I'm gonna take my MAC lip liner in Chestnut and line these lips. That's gonna look crazy at first, but trust the process. And this one always looks so washed out in these because of the lights. I'm gonna turn these lights down. It's a little better. I'll show y'all what it looks like in natural lighting too. Well, makeup and outfit. Okay. So this is the Kylie Matte Liquid Lipstick in Brown Sugar. Just a little nude look. And then taking this Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fussy. I'm putting it over top. Do I like this? I think so. I think I like it. Okay. And some liquid eyeliner. And some mascara. And we are done. There we go. Okay. I cannot talk to this. I'll tell you right now. Okay. And this one. Okay. And now, let's take my hair down. I usually have it up like this because I have a little girl who likes to pull my hair. So, let's take this down. So this is my final makeup look. It's very, like, soft glam, I guess you could say. I don't know. But I'm gonna put my outfit on and then I'll come back and I'll show you the full look. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like, leave a comment down below about how your day is, your favorite musical, all the things, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, so I just got out of Hamilton and it was so incredible. Like, if you have seen the movie, you still need to go see it in person because it does not compare. It is so incredible. If you love like plays, musicals, like on stage, it is immaculate. So go see it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.